The Astros are 2-2 to open up their 2025 campaign. They play the Giants tonight at Daikin Park, at the Igloo, at the Icebox, with Hayden Wesneski on the mound against the Giants' Logan Webb. Webb is the Giants' best pitcher. He is, I think, their ace, coming off of a 13-10 year last year with a 3.47 ERA.
He's an ace in the sense that he is their ace.
Right.
He is their number one starter. I don't know if he's ace, but he's a good pitcher.
Allowed an ERA of 5.4 after one start this year.
Oh, okay. So he's had a rough outing already.
Right. To a degree.
Blood in the water, Astros.
It was close to a quality start. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts.
That's not a great start, but it's not terrible.
At this point, the Astros, you got to take what you can get.
Oh, if the Astros get 6 hits tonight, come on.
That would be
6 hits, 3 runs, and 5 innings.
That would be.
If we're starting the 6th inning and they have 3 runs already on the board, I mean, what more could you ask for, Paul?
Well, more than that, but beggars can't be choosers.
What?
Because the Astros have scored 6 runs, not once this year.
No, sure.
They have 8 runs in 4 games. They have had more than 6 hits just once this year. 7 hits opening day, 3 hits on Friday. It was on Apple TV, so some people couldn't watch it. 5 hits on Saturday. They won. 3 hits last night against Jordan Hicks and Giants pitching. 3 hits and 3 walks. They did at least finally get some runs with runners in scoring position. Isaac Paredes had a double, drove in a pair. This was a frustrating game last night because the Astros' supposed approach at the plate this year of patience, they went away from it against Jordan Hicks, who, to his credit, was painting the corners. He had a really nice night last night. Perhaps he felt a little bit more motivated given that he was pitching in his hometown. 72 pitches to get through 6 innings. I mean, that's not many, you know? It's a pretty light workload.
That's like pretty, yeah. And especially for a team, the hitting team that has tried to emphasize taking pitches.
Taking pitches, being patient, drawing out longer at bats.
Didn't really work like that.
At least Isaac Paredes is doing that side of things. But yeah, you saw some 1-pitch at bats for Jose Altuve. This offense has 8 runs in 4 games. They are 3 for 23 with runners in scoring position. They have left 25 men on base. They have just 3 extra base hits. Their on-base percentage, 26th. They have 0 steals, tied for last. 28th in batting average. 28th in runs scored. 8 runs in 4 games. That's 2 runs a game. 29th in OPS. 30th in slugging. 30th in home runs. So there's no power. There's no runs. There's no hits. Ugh. So at what point, if this continues, do we start to freak out? That's all I'm asking, because I'm not doing it yet. Diamond hands. But this is definitely a discouraging start, considering this lineup, because it did not feel good about itself going into the year, moved Jose Altuve, who played second base last night, to left field, and Cam Smith, who had never played above Double-A before, to right field, which also he has never played. I mean, you're doing some desperate stuff, and the results are not there yet.
You're trading offense for defense.
Ugh.
And, well, to be fair, the one guy that they're trading offense for defense for is Jose Altuve, who's by far the best hitter on the team. So that's a success. On offense, that's a success. Everything else though, bad on offense, especially when you are saying, "Hey, we're gonna not worry about defense in the outfield to get the best offense
Right.
on the field," and this is what's happening.
158 games left, says GD Mofos. Okay. Okay. Fine. But what point, when that number continues to dwindle, do we get to a point where we're like, God, this is bad. This is terrible. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
It's just frustrating. Like I'm not worried. I'm not upset. I'm not panicking. It is just frustrating to turn on the TV the first 4 nights of the season, and when the Giants score 5 runs, I'm like, well, this thing's
it's over.
This is not happening.
That's how I felt. And then Rafael Montero comes in the game, and I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe this is a different Rafael Montero.
Yeah.
Up 2 runs immediately. Okay, well, at least I could change to the Rockets-Lakers game. From the 2-8-1, we lost 2 of our best players. We have a rookie 22-year-old. Center fielder can't hit. Altuve's getting older. Jeremy Pena's going to hit 250. It is what it is. We won't be good this year. Wake up. Terrible bullpen also. Hey, we're just talking about the offense today.
Yeah.
Okay, bud?
Take it easy. Also, that center fielder that can't hit's your second best hitter, all right?
Yeah, Jake Myers is your second best hitter right now. Yikes. From the 8-3-2, just play the rest of the season on the road. I mean, that also is, one of the things that we will do as we bargain with why the Astros are not doing so well. Oh, that's the Minute Maid / Dyken Park batter side doesn't work. It's too dark or it's too black. We can't handle this. I mean, that will come. There will be a day where there will be an article written about the batter side, which did change going into this year, but it was supposed to make things better for the Astros. Like they had them in mind. You have black ivy in the wall, like that is literally, it's an eyesore. It's literally done to help the hitters out.
Spray painted plants.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually did that.
It's probably fake plants. Because I would assume spray painting plants would kill them. I didn't go to Texas agriculture and mining.
An Aggie, let us know. It would be funny if the Astros stunk it up the next 2 days on offense. Again, maybe even win them because they have stunk and they're 2-2 on offense. But then they go to Minnesota on Friday and they scored 15 runs. Just the first road game, they just score 1 million runs.
If they score 15 tonight, World Series? Question mark. Okay. I mean, that is how we do it on this show. We overreact to everything, but we are not overreacting right now. We're just asking at what point is it acceptable for us baseball casuals to overreact?
Just asking questions.
From the 2-8-1, just last season, the Astros were garbage for a lot longer than the first 4 games. Glass half full. They took 2 of 3 from a good Mets team. Well, I don't know if it's a good Mets team. The Mets, like the Astros last year, had a very slow start. They are paying a lot of money.
Yeah, they've made a run in the playoffs. They're okay. They're good.
They spend 90% of their revenue on baseball.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Mets.
Those guys.
They actually try. More teams should do that. Key from LA, who is a Dodgers fan. The Astros' only hope is to try and outdo the Yankees and make a super torpedo bat. Ooh, we're gonna have a Cold War of sorts, an arms race between bats, between the great American League powers. That could be fun.
Yeah.
And we're hiding under our desks because we're terrified that a torpedo bat might fly into outer space and come into the classroom and take out Miss Williams.
Yeah. That you just hear a smack and then a
crack
teacher,
and a scream.
Everyone get down. Everyone get down. A baseball comes flying through the window. No, that was from Jazz Chisholm.
Be a perfect
time.
When
will this war end?
Perfect time. Yeah, when will this war end? Be perfect time to have a guy nicknamed the Cuban Missile Crisis, like Yordan Alvarez, and that is his nickname going forward. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I do wonder if you can just make like mega torpedo bat. Like, can they walk up there with like a paddle? Because like, hey,
no,
that's all barrel.
That.
That's all barrel.
You can't do that.
We're making the barrel as big as possible.
But listen, you get an extra torpedo bat. You know what's going to happen? Torpedoed runs outside of Dyken Park. How about
fire when ready?
Yeah, it's the new Death Star. Screw it. If the Yankees are doing it, just find a better version of it. Clearly, there's no process of getting this approved by baseball. There's clearly no process. The Astros can't get dinged because the Yankees were the first team to do it.
3 words for you. Corked torpedo bat.
Ooh,
There we go.
Let's go.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Isak Paredes, all you had to do is make contact, and that thing's going into the Crawford box.
So we've been dumping on the Astros offense. We do have to give, though, some moments from this Astros season a little bit of credit. Let's remember the one home run by the Houston Astros to this point this year.
2-2. Hit well. Right field. Kyle Tucker. First homer as a Cub. And they have the lead. It is 3-1. No doubter to right for number 30.
You know, it's just a matter of time. And we talk about the irrelevance of spring training statistics and performance. And he really scuffled throughout spring training. But the lights are on. It's time to go, and he's going.
Ah, rats. I forgot. Kyle Tucker's a Cub now.
And that extra shot of spring training stats don't matter. All these guys that were awesome in spring training are all hitting 100.
Well, let's take a look at Kyle Tucker's stats for the 2025 season. Oh, he's hitting 323, 3 homers, which is tied for third. 10 runs batted in. That's tied for second. A 1.142 OPS. Okay.
He's played more games, though.
He's
played a lot more games.
He has 8 hits in his last 3 games. That's as many hits as the Astros have all year.
Well, you know.
They have played more games, but I mean.
No, but then you said the last 3 games.
The last 3 games, he has as many hits as the Astros.
No, the only shred I have is that he's played more games than the Astros.
Well, okay. Our ex Kyle Tucker is looking pretty good. How about Alex Bregman stats? 25.
All
Clearly,
I saw is him fall on his face.
I did.
I'm like, you know what? That's why you didn't get a better contract from the Astros. That's why they didn't negotiate.
Bregman in 5 games this season has 5 hits. The Astros have 8 all season. Also, Bregman is in the midst of a 4-game hitting streak for the Boston.
Hey,
the
Astros have a 4-game hitting streak too. All right, they've gotten to hit every game they've played.
That is true, Sean. That is true. By the way, he went viral. Alex Bregman did for diving for a ball and bleeding. This is how it was described by Grok on X. Grok is the artificial intelligence for Twitter. During a recent Major League Baseball game, Houston Astros third baseman Alex Bregman made a significant play by diving for a ground ball, resulting in a face-first slide into the dirt. Artificial intelligence is still so bad at basic sports information. The picture is of Alex Bregman wearing a Red Sox uniform with his nose caught in the ground, which, gotta add, that's very unfortunate. That's a nose gets stuck in the ground for a certain, group of people. Just a very unfortunate photo. Please respect Alex Bregman's nose, his privacy, and his religion at this time. Okay, guys? Not cool the amount of jokes being made about Alex Bregman being caught by the infield dirt because of that. That's not cool, okay?
Guys.
Not cool.
Grok disapproves.
Not funny. Grok does disapprove of that. But this was described, Sean, as a playful faceplant by artificial intelligence. Alex Bregman's playful faceplant. Houston Astros third baseman Alex Bregman made a significant play by diving for a ground ball, resulting in a face-first slide into the dirt. The incident has sparked widespread discussion among fans and observers who have praised Bregman's dedication to the game while also expressing concern over potential injuries such as facial damage or concussion. What, because he's got a big nose? That's so racist. There's speculation that Bregman might be placed on the injured list due to face discomfort following the play because he's bleeding.
That's an Astros fan making a discomfort joke. Hey, Alex Bregman's still an Astro in our heart and in Grok's robot heart.
Perhaps robots can feel. This is at the end of Terminator 2. I know now why you cry.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys.
That's Grok giving us the thumbs up as he falls into the whatever that was.
I do like the spin zone on the text line. Cam Smith, his on-base percentage, 364. Well, if that was batting average, that'd be really good.
There we go.
I will say he's been patient at the plate. Cam Smith does not look like it's too big for him. Unfortunately, most Astros right now are struggling at the plate, and I don't think it's completely crazy to be starting to panic. I am not. Sean is not.
No.
And I'm also not going to go straight to blaming Joe Espada or Alex Centrone, the Astros hitting coach, like many are right now. A lot of people are doing that.
I mean, Centrone is first on the or not first. The players are first. But the hey, you better watch out list. Centrone, again, 4 games, still early.
Still very early.
After last year too, I don't know, Centrone. We're just keeping an eye on things, and every hitter on the Astros has some like, well, if you look at this, hey, his on base is good. Hey, his Christian Walker is hitting the ball hard,
right,
straight into guys' gloves. There is always there's a bright side on all these guys. It's just at the end of the day, you got to score runs. Like they just need to actually convert to real life good baseball.
Right, you are, Sean. The Astros need to score runs.
Good baseball. That's what I want. Good baseball.
It starts tonight. Today could be the greatest day of the Houston Astros lives. It's all about taking that mindset into tonight's game against the San Francisco Giants.